everyone, so I thought I would do just a little video because I know that A-level results are coming out soon. This is just going to be like a little bit of a story about when I got my A-levels and the process that I went through to get to my university. So I got into my university by going through clearing, which they don't really explain that well to you, but they do kind of touch on it, but it's kind of, for the most part, it's viewed as last resort. So what happened with me was I applied to 5 universities. I applied to Birmingham City University, Huddersfield University, Sunderland University and Staffordshire University and Southampton Solent University. So I was invited to go to an interview at Birmingham City University, and for some reason I didn't go. I don't know why I didn't go to this interview, because I went to the one in Southampton, which is like a 4-hour drive from where I was based, and that went amazingly well. I was offered a spot like right there. As soon as I finished my interview, the guy was like, "You've got a place here, it's fine, you did amazing." And they ended up being my second choice, but my first choice was Staffordshire because I didn't get in to Birmingham. I got conditionals for everywhere, and I put Staffordshire as my first one because the course sounded really good. It was a music, journalism and broadcasting course, and at the time, to me, that sounded amazing. And then kind of in the time period from choosing that university to my results, I really started to regret that decision because it's a very specific degree, so it wouldn't necessarily help me afterwards. It would kind of give me one avenue I could go down, and I thought that was kind of limiting considering how much money you're paying to get this degree. And it was based in Stoke-on-Trent, and I didn't want to live in Stoke-on-Trent. I've lived in like a small town my whole life. I wanted to live in a city. So, and I knew this wasn't right for me because I got my results and everyone was so happy and was like, yes, I got into XYZ university, I'm so thrilled. And I got into my university and I just didn't feel anything. I was like, oh well, you know, I'm in here now. I didn't feel very happy about it. So I knew that something wasn't right. So what I ended up doing is everyone like went home, they went and they like celebrated this, that and the other, and I stayed at my sixth form for about 2 hours after everyone had left, and I was just on the phone just trying to get through, and I rang the clearing line for Birmingham City University, which was the only university that had turned me down. And I basically just said, these are the A-levels that I've got, I really want to do this course, do you have a spot for me? And they basically said, yes, we do. And I had to cancel my spot at Staffordshire before I could apply to Birmingham, which is always a little bit scary because I had to ring up Staffordshire and say I didn't want that space, so they kind of pushed me off their system. And for about 10 minutes I didn't have a university, so I got my A-levels but I wasn't going anywhere. So then I had to ring up Birmingham City University again and explain everything, and luckily it still went through because obviously they've only got a limited amount of places through clearing. So I think it's kind of a case of once they're gone, they're gone. And it was very stressful. It was a case of like once you'd got in, then everything was so rushed. It was like, oh well, you've not booked any accommodation, so you kind of just got to get put into like a lottery and they'll tell you your accommodation, this, that and the other. It's kind of scary, but at the end of the day, you know if you're not going to the right university. And this applies as well if you didn't get the results that you wanted. Typically clearing lowers the standards, so if you didn't get the results that you wanted, you can still then go and apply to a university through clearing, and it's going to be lowered because they want to fill up the spaces left on the course for people that haven't got the qualifications. So this university declined me and then they still took me in later, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, I don't really have a message with this video. I just thought I'd kind of share my experience with it and how I got to go to the university I do now, which is obviously Birmingham City University. Well, did go, I've graduated now, it's depressing, isn't it? Yay. But yeah, so just motivational speaking, do what you want, do what feels right, don't be afraid to go through clearing even if you don't get the university you wanted. I don't know, I have a message, the message is there, I want to convey the message. I'm not doing a very good job, but hopefully you can make sense of that. Okay, bye.